Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Fidelity, and welcome to another installment of What's the Autopilot, a series where I give you guys a general rundown of a character's game plan so that you can play the character right away. Today we're going to be talking about Vegeto Blue. He is a fairly all-rounder character. He is pretty strong in every part of the game. The only part where he's kind of sus would be in pressure, as he doesn't really have anything to mix the opponent and open them up. However, he does have really good pressure or stagger tools, which allow him to keep the opponent in block stun and maintain the pressure forever, which is really strong. So without further ado, let's get started. The main thing you want to be looking for is going to be the 236S. In my opinion, this move is kind of broken. Like, it covers almost every part of the screen. And the only weakness to it is that the opponent can super dash, as it is a key blast projectile. However, if you just pair it up with an assist, it kind of nullifies that weakness and just makes it like extremely overpowered. If you're not comfortable throwing out a 236S, then Vegeto's 2S is also a fantastic neutral tool. It offers very great range, and it acts as a free hit confirm if it does hit. And if you pair it up with an assist, it'll cover a lot of space very quickly, making it a very good second choice for neutral. Lastly, I'd like to point out the Wawa or the Yasha Vegeto game plan, where if you manage to land a GS, which really isn't that hard to do, you can special cancel into EX sassy kicks for some really good positioning. What this does is that you can do a couple things here. You can either move around with your air dashes, fall down, or you can combine one of the old game plans with 236S plus an assist for some really good screen control. So this makes Vegeto's jumps really scary, as you won't know if Vegeto's gonna try and go for a 236S or a JS, which is very powerful. Vegeto doesn't usually find himself in spots where he can open the opponent up with mix-ups. So rather than mixing the opponent up, just look for counter hit opportunities with his stagger game, because his staggers are actually one of the best, if not the best, in the game. Their staggers are actually so good that you can push the opponent all the way to the corner because of how sticky this guy can be. So whenever you have the opponent on pressure, just try and look for those counter hit opportunities, as his staggers really are that good. Vegeto does have one mix-up that he can use, and it's only mid-screen, and it's off his 2L into Super Dash, because his 2L into Super Dash jails, actually. It all jails. The opponent can't do anything. If they block the 2L, the Super Dash is guaranteed. This makes it so if you call an assist behind Vegeto, you can actually go for a pretty cheeky left or right, where you air dash into a light, which is pretty fast, or you air dash into a pretty quick JS to stop your forward momentum, and hit him same side. So it can actually be a pretty cheeky mix-up. Unlike most characters in the game, Vegeto has an abundance of great Oki tools, but my personal favorite would easily be the 236S, as it basically covers everything, and it'll allow Vegeto to do an air action before he touches the ground. So if you pair that up with an assist, you guys see the potential. It's very good. Like I said, Vegeto has an abundance of Oki tools. So other than the 236S, you can also use 2S plus an assist, which is exactly like the neutral game plan. Or you could also use the 214M or 214H for Vegeta-esque Oki situation where if they up-tech, they get blown up. And if they don't up-tech, well, you call the assist to back you up, and then you can, air dash and get your pressure started again. When in the corner, Vegeto actually has one of the best, if not the actual best Oki tool in the game, with his JS. Dude, his JS is actually god tier, dude. Whenever you find yourself in the corner, just throw out an assist, and then you can either air dash into overhead or just fall down dragging rush. You can just do whatever you want, but point is, the JS is going to force the opponent to respect, and it's generally safe, so if the opponent tries to delay tech, Vegeto can always backdash and be safe. So, in summary, Vegeto has a pretty simple game plan, but it is incredibly powerful. You're mainly going to be looking for the 236S in neutral, as it is just kind of OP when paired up with an assist, to then go into your really good stagger pressure. And then remember, guys, that you can go for really good left to right off of 2L Super Dash, as the 2L will gel into the Super Dash. And then furthermore, if you got the opponent in the corner, JS is going to be the best Oki tool in the game, as it just stops everything, man, real talk. And then if you don't want to go, if you're not in the corner, go for the 236S plus an assist, as it just covers everything. And then on another note, if you don't want to go for the 236S on Oki, you can go for the command grab, as it is just as good. And one more thing, the Wawa, the Yasha tech, if you ever do land a JS, which you can land in very multiple spots, you can always cancel into EX sassy kicks for the really good positioning, which then allows you to go for the 236S into pressure, into virtually whatever you want. So let me try that one more time. There we go. Yeah, and this also, just to add a little bit more time, this also works on Oki. Let me put back tech real quick. On Oki, it's a really easy way to land the JS. So that's about it, man. Now you have a Vegeto. So that'll conclude today's episode of What's the Autopilot. I hope you guys learned something here today. Keep in mind that these strategies are just meant to be as a base, something that you can simply copy paste and then add tech onto. It is not an end all be all strategy, so by all means take it and improve upon it. So with that being said, I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Peace.